I have the 2 listings. The one just went under contract. I have an in-person appointment again this week. I try to get those as often as possible, and sometimes they're kind of a dead end. Other times you get to put them in your wheelhouse so that later down the road when they're ready. And then, like you said, I've got about 5 that I'm cooking in the oven. I've sent out Dunkin' Donuts gift card to one. I've dropped off some mums to another one. I'm taking cookies to some this week, just trying to stay top of mind. So when they are ready, they don't think of anybody but me.
So hey guys, Victor here, CSM with Meskula. Great day today. I am meeting here with Noreen Wiseman. She's been freaking awesome. She's been definitely a jewel. She broke record, by the way. Just keep in mind, she broke record. She came in, I think it was 3 days in within the system, within the program, yep. And already got an in-person appointment and a listing going. Obviously, we're going to dive into more details throughout this conversation, but without further ado, I mean, Noreen, tell me a little bit about yourself, introduce yourself, where are you servicing, and how long have you been doing this, let's say?
So my name is Noreen Wiseman. Like you said, I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. I got my Realtor's license in March, I believe it was. Joined with you guys in July. Like you said, got my first listing 3 days later. Have been pounding the phone pavement. Got a second listing. The second listing actually just went under contract this past weekend. So yeah. That's the most fun, man, is seeing that go under contract. I live in Knoxville. Like I said, I have 2 dogs. My daughter lives with me, my grandson. So we're one big happy family.
Let's go. I think you deserve it. I'm just thinking, as you mentioned in this and talking about, working and being proactive and attending every matter that requires. And now you see 2 listings coming up, and I think any success that may come up, not just with Meskula or your sphere of influence referral-based leads, I think you deserve it. You definitely work hard towards it, and I definitely attest to that. And not just that, but I love the fact that you do great when you speak with people on the phone. There's this essence of being helpful, transparent, original, and also looking out for others. So I think that is definitely key in your business. And so I'm just curious to know, what was going on in your life or business that led you to basically look for a solution like Meskula?
Well, I had moved here from Georgia. I had owned a wedding venue in Georgia, and that was very hard, rigorous work. Moved here, decided to get into real estate, and I felt like I was treading water, and I wanted to swim. So I said, I got to do something to get me swimming. And so by joining Meskula, I did the university, all of that, and then I was on the coaching calls, and it really helped me a lot. It made me more confident in my calls, what to say, because I take notes and all these things. I don't really ever talk in them. I don't know if you noticed that, but I take a lot of notes. And then before I make a call to someone, I have those notes sitting there. So if they say something, I can quickly kind of refer, oh, this is what I need to bring up or say. And when I call people, I try to make a personal connection. When you first call, they don't want to talk to you, but if I hear a dog in the background, I'm going to ask about the dog and say, oh, well, I have a Great Dane. Or sometimes I even have the Great Dane come into the picture if we're on video. Usually, I guess that's not the case. We're not on video, but I try to make that personal connection. Oh, my grandson lives with me, or something that makes them open up and say, oh, she's a real person and not just, a scam artist. Right. So yeah, that's what I do.
Exactly. I mean, it is 2024. There's a lot of systems, a lot of platforms out there. And just like there is systems, just like there is platforms, there's a lot of scammers. And so a lot of people who opt in and look for the property valuation or try to find out more about what the market holds for them as sellers and buyers, they are kind of skeptical on who they speak with on the phone. And so just having that open-ended conversation right off the bat, it doesn't happen. It's very rare. And so just like you're mentioning, just being a human being, just being someone who's present in the conversation definitely does the trick. So I think you nailed it with that. And also, I guess, tell me just a little bit about I guess through experience, just with Meskula, since you offboarded up until today, what basically, how have we been part of your business, or have we changed it in any way, or just yourself, your life as an agent, or anything that you may share that you have experienced in your life as a change since you joined the school up until now?
My self-confidence, that's the biggest change, because I didn't know anything. And so then, just like I said, watching these the university things and whatnot, I'm more confident in the way I talk to people, how I talk to people, and what I say. Before, I'd be like, what am I going to say? What if they do this? What if they say that? What am I going to do? So it's
Mhm.
definitely self-confidence. And then the rest is just doing the work, making the calls and following up and whatnot. But yeah, the education that you guys have offered to boost my self-confidence.
Wow, that's great. That definitely touches me that we're able to help each other in that way. It's not just like the school of providing value, but you also have to understand that me with you, and Victor and myself, I've also have learned a lot about you, right, as a person, and also you have provided us with great feedback and things that we have to do, and just yourself sharing your experience as an agent and your insights on things. It also helps us grow as a company. So it's a kind of back and forth thing with the learning. So I'm just grateful that you were able to receive that value and being able to expand your knowledge and also your experience. What we've been together now, we just determined that it's 3 months that we've been together. And we were just discussing your listings, we were just discussing your in-person appointments and the people that you have right now, what we say in the oven, right, so to speak. But yeah, can you tell me, I guess, the overall result so far?
The overall results, is that what you said? Sorry.
Correct. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, so I have the 2 listings. The one just went under contract. I have um, an in-person appointment again this week. I try to get those as often as possible, and sometimes they're kind of a dead end. Other times you get to put them in your wheelhouse so that later down the road when they're ready. And then, like you said, I've got about 5 that I'm cooking in the oven. I've sent
Yeah.
out a Dunkin' Donuts gift card to one. I've dropped off some mums to another one. I'm taking cookies to some this week, just trying to stay top of mind. So when they are ready, they don't think of anybody but me. So,
Uh,
yeah, so I don't like to nag with a lot of phone calls and emails, but I think giving them something to eat or look at is a good thing.
you have to get in the belly. You just have to,
Yeah.
especially Dunkin' Donuts. No,
Well, that's
who says no?
yeah, I said, yeah, go have yourself a pumpkin spice latte or whatever and a pumpkin donut or something. So, and then I
Right,
decided
right.
I'm going to start sending out thank you cards to the people I go to in person that aren't ready yet. And if there's no reason to send them something, well, then I can send a thank you card. Thank you for the opportunity of letting me in your home and blah. So that's my newest thing is I'm going to start sending thank you cards. And handwritten, to me, handwritten is important. You don't want to print off
Wow.
a letter that says the same thing that you sent the last 5 people. So I handwrite it and just say thank you for the opportunity and then put my card in there. So we'll see if that helps.
Wow. That's a lot. That's quite of a lot. And that's original once again, and it shows your heart. And a lot of things you just said, and a lot of things came to mind. One is that you have a follow-up structure, which is something that's very important. Even those that didn't list with you, but you met with, you know that those are opportunities, and maybe they didn't turn out to be listings now, but it will be 6, 3, 9 months from now. So I know that we're looking for a promising year, and just like you mentioning, staying in their mind, right, and just making sure that you provide value outside of your real estate services, like a thank you card, a gift card. They'll definitely consider you, and that's no doubt. So Excuse me. So I guess 3 months in, two listings, and we were discussing 10 in-person appointments. We're 3 months in. We still have another 3 months to go. And also, you were mentioning 5 people that you have in the oven. So there's a lot of right now that we're working on. And so once again, coming back to the follow-up structure, I love that you have already a system in place. You figure it out, and now it's just a matter of time, consistency, and those will be yours. It is said. It is said that the first person that they meet with, a lot of the times, high percentage that tend to go with the agent. And so they met with you, you're providing value, you're going to see something flourish. I guess it would be last question, if I may. I'm sure there was skepticism, right, making a move on Meskula. How do you feel about it now?
No, I feel really good. Like I said, the education has been the best part. And I was skeptical about the leads. I'm like, oh, and the way you guys described it, I thought I wasn't even going to get any for like a month or so. Well, as soon as you turned me live, I started getting leads. I'm like, holy cow, this is working. So that was a little misunderstanding on my part. And then learning how to work the system took a minute too, to figure out that with the bot and the thises and that. So it took a minute, but it was worth it. I think it's great. And the education along with the leads and then coaching every week is wonderful. Very good.
Awesome. So I'm really glad that you're happy. I just can't wait for also this upcoming year that we're having. For us, myself, Victor, I told you this before, I'll do my best to make us as successful as possible. And not just that, but also extend our relationship, our business relationship that we have. And hopefully next year we'll see just a boom, a blast. Come on. Consider
My only disappointment is I asked you for a 65-year-old successful man and you haven't produced yet.
Well, it's just like, I don't think 65 is for you. I'm looking for a 30-ish. Maybe, I don't know, 35.
No, I don't want to be.
35, I think it's a good age. I don't think it's a bad age. We can consider that a man already by then. Oh, man. It's just fun. That's what I'm saying, guys. You guys have to really think and be different. This is what describes Noreen. As you guys can see, definitely she's happy, just as a person, her heart, her mind, and that just lets you know the type of person that she is and the way that she talks to people on the phone. She likes to giggle, she likes to laugh, she likes to be fun. So my advice: be Noreen on the phone. My advice: be like Noreen. Noreen, thank you so much for this time.
Thank you.
And you guys will expect definitely a second or third part of the interview, right, when we have additional things from Noreen. So stay tuned. Perhaps any last words?
No, just work hard and be happy.
Let's go. Be huggies. Thank you guys so much.